let's use the 4th and the 5th fret method. Actually, I'll call it the 5th fret method, with one time or one string being tuned with you needing to push down a note on the 4th fret. Okay, I'm going to get that pitch again from another instrument. Check it out a couple times again. That's still flat. You will also see me sometimes pulling on the string, and I will also sometimes bend a string so I stretch it out as if it would be played that way. Then I tighten it up again. So and back to that. You could have the guitar have a pitch, you could have the tuning peg have a pitch. So with the tuning pipe, pitch pipe, you could have gone to each of the 6 strings and done the same thing I did with the guitar. I like to listen to another guitar. It just seems a little easier for me. Now back to the 5th fret method. I'm presuming that one's in fairly good tune. I'm going to purposely untune some of these, making them sharp and flat in different places. Okay, we'll start with the 5th fret. You push the string down evenly, and you're going to tune the string below that is open. Some people get it backwards. So you're pushing that note down, which should be the same as the open string below you. Okay, now to the 5th fret. So you have to have the ability to go here, get to the right tuning peg. Go here, get to the right tuning peg. So the 6th string, pushing it down on the 5th fret, we're tuning number 5. Now while it's ringing, I'm going to get up there as quickly as I can. So let's check it again. And I come back. So you need to be able to find that fret fairly easily and find the tuning peg you need. Now I'm going to presume that's okay. Tune the one below, which is the number 5 string, but I'm tuning number 4. Getting my pitch from the 5, tuning 4. There, I went past it, but came back below. Once again, you don't want to turn these very harshly, and I wouldn't trust them with a young child, but at the same time, you need to get to where you need to get to. Tuning is not something you need to do all day. Yeah, the oil needs to be changed in the car, but you know, if you don't necessarily have to spend all day with it. Okay, so 5th. I'm going to go down to the one below. I'm on the 4th string, but I'm tuning number 3. That's a little sharp. I did that on purpose. There's even sharper. So you have to get used to which direction to turn. That brings me also to something also. When you're changing the strings on a guitar, you need to know how to put them on correctly. With the 6, 5, and 4, with this type of headstock, you're coming from inside and wrapping them out. With the 1, 2, and 3, you're coming from the inside and wrapping them out. If all the pegs are on one side, you would tune them all or place them all on a tuning peg from the same direction. And you need to do this because if you don't, then as you're turning some of these knobs, you'll be turning the opposite way that you need to. So back to number 3. You also hear me do that. It's actually a harmony. There I use something else. I use harmonics to tune with. We'll talk about that more in tuning number 2, but right now let's get through the basic methods. 6. As you get to the higher notes, they're going to be a little harder to pick up. Now, this is the one I'm going to tune number 2 open, but I go back to the 4th fret. So 5th fret, and now back to the 4th. That's flat. These I spend a little more time making sure that they're bent and stretched and in place. There's something I also did too where I will play a lead lick or a pattern I already know. Once again, that's kind of advanced tuning. Now I'll go back to number 2. The 2 strings, so I'm tuning number 1. That's sharp. And once again, a little harder to hear. You can also compare to the top string. There's a case where I played the open string and went backwards, or I go back to something I need to double check again, providing that's in tune. You also can tune to a piano. This bass E is approximately 2 octaves, or is 2 octaves below middle C on the piano, once you know what that is. In the manuals, you can refer to the page that tells you where to find the notes on the piano. I'll do a lot more stretching on the number 1 and 2 and so forth. I'll play through some chords very slowly so you can hear me pick them.